Hey guys, what's up? Dan here with a new video. I don't know if you've noticed, but oils are quite expensive right now, so let's go build some towers. In today's video, I will show you a slightly different way of running your blights. It's not a blight rush, nor is it the full map clear variant. We're gonna go for the high value targets, which in this farming strategy means going for 1 blights and 2 map bosses. Along the way, if you find some essences, there's no harm in completing the encounter, but besides that, it's pretty much in and out blights. Okay boys, and this would be the loot from the blight encounters, close to 300 blighted maps, absolutely insane. We have a Shaper, Elder, Conqueror, a whole bunch of tier 16 maps, 13 golden oils, 25 in the silver. We have a few more silver oils right here. These were from the upgraded lower tier oils that I dropped from these maps. We have a lot of oil extractors. These would be the golden oil anoints. Quite happy with the results. In this tab right here, we have only 1 divine. We got a little bit unlucky this time. Last time when we ran 50 maps, we dropped 3 divines, and this time only 1 in 100 maps. But we dropped 6 exalts, so quite unlucky there with the ratios, but you know, it is what it is. Besides that, we have the embers, the echers, we have chisels, sextants, essences. These would be the resonators from the mining byproducts node, from the Atlas skill tree, and we also have some gilded scarabs. We dropped a lot of scarabs and I upgraded them, and I have only kept the gilded scarabs for this farming project. We have a lot of stuff in here, and although we got quite unlucky with just this 1 divine orb that we dropped from these 100 maps, there was one big drop. Storm Shroud, Viridian Jewel, 15% to lightning, perfect. This is around 5.5 divines right now, absolutely insane. I had so much fun in these maps and I made a lot of currency. So let's take a quick look at the Atlas skill tree. And this would be your Atlas skill tree. We have a Conqueror, Shaper, Elder maps, a chance for map drop duplication, 18%. We're going for the essences. We have back to energy nodes for movement speed and mining byproducts, which is gonna give you some really nice azurite and resonators, guys. You can buy resonators from Nico with azurite that you're getting from the maps. We're obviously spec'd into the blights since this is a blight project, and we are spec'd into the Searing Exarch nodes right here. For this farming project, I decided to not take Wrath of the Cosmos. We're gonna get less currency per hour, but instead you're gonna be able to level up your character. So I managed to go from level 97 up to level 98. So if you wanna level up, maybe skip Wrath of the Cosmos here and there, but if you want more currency per map, then obviously go with Wrath of the Cosmos. As for the maps, my recommendation would be to go for Toxic Sewer. Just take any random tier 16 maps that you have, use some horizons on them and turn them into Toxic Sewers. Chisels, alchemies, the occasional scour, maybe if map modes are a little bit too hard. For the Scarab configuration, Rusted Sulfite for the Nico Pact with Energy nodes, Gilded Blight, obviously since we're trying to get as much currency from the Blights as we can. And you're also gonna go with the Rusted Cartography Scarab. They're quite cheap, at least the rusted ones. Now the cherry on top are gonna be these compasses right here. They are absolutely insane, guys. We farmed so many golden and silver oils. These compasses pretty much mean 3 times more oils whenever you run a blight encounter. Absolutely insane. And they are extremely cheap, 10 to 15 kilos right now. So if your build can handle them, definitely use them. Please keep in mind that your towers are gonna cost double the amount. So if your build relies on towers, maybe skip them. However, if you have a capable build, maybe if you're playing the Arakalis Fang Occultist, you can pretty much run these encounters without towers. So I would say definitely use these charge compasses. You're gonna get a lot more currency when running them. Let's apply the compass and go run our map. Okay boys, and as mentioned at the start of the video, we're gonna go for the high value targets, which in this case means going for the blights, going for the map bosses, and if we happen to find an essence along the way, there's really no harm in completing it. For the altars, only take those that are gonna give you some nice rewards, maybe some key uses, maybe some awakened sextants from the map bosses, for example. I can complete these encounters without using towers, but I think it would be a good idea to show you the tower strategy, right? So you're gonna go with Meteor Towers. And I am using these anoints on the rings. Meteor Towers create burning ground for 3 seconds on hit, and besides that we have Chilling Towers freeze enemies for 0.2 seconds while they are affected by chilling beams, right? So you're gonna use Meteor Towers, and let's try to make a few here. Okay, this should be enough. Let's make some Chilling Towers. Let's make a few seismics as well. and pretty much we're pretty much done, right? So you don't really need to use towers with this build, but this is pretty much your strategy, right? Meteor towers, chilling, and the seismic towers. If you have some extra tower spots, maybe add an empowering tower in the middle and you're pretty much done. Let's collect our loot, right? Oh my god, let's see how many blighted maps are we gonna drop in this one. 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did we drop? Yeah, we dropped 5 blighted maps, guys. These currently go for 8 chaos a piece, right? So we made around 40 chaos from this blight encounter. Let's see if we manage to get something else. Not really, just covers and a few other currencies. You're gonna have some anoints here that you can extract the oils from. But let's continue with running the map. I'm gonna pick up the loot later. So you're trying to go for these sulfite chests here that are gonna give you a little bit more movement speed. You're not really interested in fully clearing the map. I'm just gonna skip these enemies. If I happen to see an altar, I'll take a look at it. Maybe there's gonna be some nice rewards. Alright, so as you can see, I'm just skipping things and I'm really not bothering with trash. So we have reached our map boss, and as you can see in Toxic Sewer maps, a lot of the times the essence is gonna be in the boss arena, right? Which means that you're gonna be quite efficient if you're trying to also farm essences in Toxic Sewers. So this would be the map boss, this would be the essence, and this is pretty much how you clear these maps in anywhere between 3.5, maybe worst case scenario 4 minutes if you happen to get a lot of really nice altars, right? The Awakened Sextants, the Chaoses, and all that. Let's take a quick look at the spreadsheet, and this would be the numbers: 6.5 divines in the currencies, around 13 divines, mostly coming from the silver and the golden oils, and the golden oils that I'm gonna extract in a future video. We have 297 blighted maps, absolutely insane. We dropped on average 3 maps per map, so much currency was made, 10 divines just from the blighted maps, and we have some invitations here for a total of around 16 divines, and we also have around 2.5 divines in the essences. This would be my investment, around 6.5 divines or 16 chaoses per map, and my profit per hour was anywhere between 5 and 6 divines per hour. According to POV Mapwatch, I was completing these maps in 3 minutes and 32-33 seconds, so right in the middle. This would be the total without the Storm Shroud Jewel. If you're gonna get a big drop, you're gonna get a little bit more than that. I was actually making around 6.5 divines per hour. I am quite certain that you're gonna be able to farm 6 divines per hour with this farming strategy, because we have only dropped 1 divine, and this is on the extremely unlucky side. As you can see, 6 exiles and 1 divine. But worst case scenario, you're still gonna make around 5 divines per hour with this farming strategy. Blights are amazing and they have never failed me. They definitely aren't the best farm out there in terms of currency per hour, but 5 to 7 divines I would say is more than enough given the current prices in this league. You're also gonna get the occasional big drop, you're gonna gamble a little bit with the oils, and if you run the blights in this setup, you're not gonna get bored since you're spending 3 to 4 minutes per map. We got so much more golden and silver oils than in the previous runs, so if your build can handle them, definitely use the compasses. As for the apothecaries, 3.5 done, so the journey continues. If you wanna help your boy out, drop a like and a sub. Thank you for watching, good luck as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.